So let's start with traditional extension methods. They work, but they are basically just standalone helper methods. So I'm gonna start with the old way, and here I'm opening Visual Studio 2026, the Community Edition. I'm gonna create new project from here and select console app, next, and let's give it a name, extension members, and next. And make sure to select .NET 10 as a framework and create. So once the project opened and to save the time, I'm going to copy the old way into a class. So here we have class called old string extensions, and that class has two extension methods. So two extension methods for type string. One to calculate the word count in a string, and one to check if it's blank. So let's move to program.cs to use these extension methods. Here I'm gonna define a variable. You can say var span equal to hello and welcome to C# 14. And we can say console dot write line the span has, and we can say span dot word count as words. So this console dot write line, this will print the string has number of words, and another one to check if it's blank. So we can say span is blank, and this will return true or false. Span dot is blank, and save. Let's run the project and see the results. So here the string has 6 words, and since the string has 6 words, it's not a blank, so the second one will return false. So the result is fine so far, but notice it's a method call, and your extension grow, they become a flat list of helpers. And now C# 14 introduces extension members. Instead of a separate helper method, we can define an extension block and add members like a properties. So let's copy the old file, and we can say here new string extension, and we can copy this to class, and here instead two extension methods, we can say extension block, and we take string as a parameter, and inside the extension block we can add the methods. But here is a trick. So since we defined the type of extension, so we don't need to make this one as method. So let's convert it to property right now. Here get and return the words.length, and let's convert this one to property and get, and return is null or white space. So the key idea here, extension string tells the compiler the receiver type. Everything inside becomes extension members for that receiver. So right now, let's now go to program.cs. So there's no error because using the old way. So let's comment the old way. And if we go to program.cs, and here you will see the error because the string doesn't contain a definition for word count. So let's now, because now word count is a property, so let's remove these one and save. So right now, no parentheses. This feels like real properties to string. This is especially useful for types you don't control, like framework types, and great for shared utilities, formatting, validation, parsing helpers, all grouped in one place. Let's run the project and we will see the same results. Here, the same results. The string has 6 words and it's not a blank. And see you in the next lecture.